Vervath here. Let me thank you again for your assistance against the Thul. In order to reach the Acher system, you will have to travel through the Terran cluster. I will transmit the necessary keys to your system. Be careful out there. It's a rough area. I hope your ship features the latest technological equipment.
We have received 3 new keys for the journey to the Acher system. I'm beginning to feel uneasy. We're becoming increasingly involved in the conflict with the Thul. Meanwhile, we're advancing into areas that we didn't even know before.
Don't worry. We're pretty safe on our ship. Besides, Hornblower is supposed to be a nice fellow. He knows his way around here, and he'll help us along.
Why am I not half as confident as you are about that?
Probably because everyone we ever ask to do anything for us always wants us to do something for them first. At least it feels like that. That said, our ship unfortunately does not feature the latest technology, at least the latest one we are able to get, which means I'm going to see if this station now has the technology required. And then I guess it will be a matter of having the money required. Not terminal, not trade, equipment. It's just level 6. It's getting hard to find a station that actually gives us what we need. That said, there were a couple of systems that I had no access to, and now we do. I still don't have access to this, and I still don't have access to this. Which kind of makes me believe that story missions will then, you know, unlock that at some point for us. This is just a background star. It kind of looked almost as if there was something that I could travel to. Unfortunately, no. What do I need to do? I need to find a system that has the technology required to upgrade the Darkstar 1. I don't know how high tech levels will be in the end, but it's probably higher than this still. And of course there's a Galactic News Bulletin. And of course there is a fight between bounty hunters and pirates. Well, looks like somebody joined Team Bounty Hunters.
Are you fully at AQ?
We can barely turn towards the enemy before our turrets have taken them out. That is actually amazing. Another comet, drone, all that stuff is unimportant. An asteroid in 10 units. For a moment I thought that was 100. And the trade station, come on, is here. If you're not perfect clicking that, sometimes it seems like you can't click it at all. Kinda sucks, but I guess that's just how the game is. So, Mr. Trade Station, do you have something that we could use? I may have already been here and forgotten. That's a very good possibility. Level 5. Yeah, probably that is the case. Let's go to Zute. Okay, another item of news. And a fight. Pirates. Well, I guess if it continues like this, we will get our money problems in order. Is that the right word for it? We'll get a hold of our money problems? Maybe that is better? We will fix our money problems. That is even better. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. Oh, come on. Now we got him. And I completely forgot to read the news before, which means that I will see if I can still look that up. Oh yeah, it's 5 units, not 6. I was at 6 units, not 5 units. And it was 5 units on our landing computer and not 6. Both ways would have been correct, but I had to mix them up, of course. So, terminal
Latest
news.
The increased energy consumption of
Yes.
the last few days has caused
And there even is
increasing
something
prices
else
for
here.
research materials.
What do we have here? The attack on the Killor system thwarted. The Geo Council has stated that a drone attack on a research station in the Killor system was prevented with the help of Kieran Jarvis and his ship, Darkstar 1. I don't know what the Darkstar 1 had to do with the attack being thwarted, but I guess it's nice. Mr. Jarvis can expect an official commendation. The Council also stated that the Fuel have yet to react to the accusations against them. The races of the GU have been asked to deploy troops to their borders and to end the conflicts among them. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Have been asked to deploy troops to their borders and to end conflicts among them? I guess they're talking about the Thule borders. I assume, at least. Everything else doesn't really make much sense. Anyway, something else. The Yaha system to become a GU member. Negotiations between former rebel system Yaha and the Galactic Union continue to be problematic. The system wants to join the GU, but several pirate attacks from neighboring systems have raised questions about security. A Terran cruiser that had been deployed to Yaha in order to enforce law and order came under heavy fire and had to ask for reinforcements. The GU, however, refuses to help, because all nearby ships are required for the battle against the Thule. The manner in which the Yaha system will address this problem might be the decisive factor in its struggle for GU membership. And I get the feeling that the Darkstar 1 will play a role in this fight. Protecting Terran cruisers kind of is a stock standard something to do for us after all of these fights. Anyway, border violations. The Terran government of the Sirius cluster has declared that Octo forces have attacked several Terran border patrols without provocation. 3 Terran ships were destroyed. Nothing is known about Octo losses. The Geo Council president has asked the ambassadors of both parties for an explanation. I didn't get a vibe from the Octo that they were hostile to Terrans, so I'm kind of surprised to hear that. Tech level 6 is not high enough. We need tech level 8+. Which is unfortunate, but nothing that I can change right now. I never really thought that I also don't recall having any big problem looking for tech in the previous Darkstar 1 playthroughs that I did. So that's something new. Anyway, we are back in Octo space with this cluster here. Nothing special though. So maybe this station has a sufficient tech level?
We reiterate,
yes! Finally! Finally! So, Cargo Scanner Elite has a 10-unit radius. We had that before. Why is it... Okay, it just doesn't have a different name, but it still is an upgrade. We also have up to level 10 stuff here, or, well, not level 10, level 9. Maybe we can't see level 10 stuff yet. That might be the case. In any case, generator and energy shield, and we can afford both of these, I believe. And now we are dirt poor. Which means, I guess it's time for side quests, and one side mission is right here.
Standby personnel.
Other than that, Cargo Scanner I don't particularly care about. This is also not that important. Afterburner is nice, but we actually don't need it. So maybe no. Maybe we don't need that. In any case, I also forgot that I can equip one more turret. And I can sell what we no longer need. I can sell this and I can sell this. And weapons-wise, I can sell these lower level Secret Service military weapons. This is a lower level... No, this is a higher level. No, it's Secret Service Military Mark III, but not Secret Service Elite Mark II. That Elite Mark II is better than Military Mark III. Okay, I was really confused for a moment there. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to do here. Hang on. I now have 800,000 and change. I can upgrade a bunch more things. So... yeah, I guess let's just do that. Let's get the afterburner and the capacitor, and that kind of rounds out our upgrades without having to go on more quests. I guess these weapons are just super valuable. Do we have anything here? Yeah, we have more stuff. The border violations. We have a system occupied by pirates, and then we have pirates captured Terran cruiser in the Sirius system. The Sirius cluster was the setting of an unusual theft. Pirates apparently managed to steal a Terran cruiser from a planetary repair dock. It is assumed that they took the ship to the neighboring octocluster of Madramore. A Terran military spokesman declined to comment on the incident. That is directly related, probably, to what we were just talking about with the system that was trying to join the GU, but unfortunately had a bit of a pirate problem, and the cruiser that got damaged there is probably the same one that the pirates took now.
Many things can be heard about you and your ship. Therefore, I have been asked by the Terran military to request your assistance. The Octo do not permit military operations in their territories. Consequently, we have to rely on covert operations, and we need to hire mercenaries. There has been an embarrassing incident recently where pirates were able to steal a large cruiser from a repair dock. And lucky in a way, as the cruiser was not fully operational yet. Now it is stranded with malfunctioning propulsion in the Cat Lodge system. The Octo intend to launch an attack soon, and we don't know whether we can trust the Octo. It would be a perfect opportunity for them to get one of our cruisers under their control. Therefore, it is of the utmost importance that the cruiser is destroyed during the battle.
Well, don't we have the just about perfect missile setup for that? Only torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, I can get why they want to do that. It's basically trying to prevent technological theft by the Octo. We also now have a system here that is occupied by pirates, as we've talked about before, which is the opportunity we need to get our, to get our first attempt at fighting with this new equipment, and see if maybe this time I can remember to use my plasma frequently enough to make it matter. What I meant to say was make it so that I don't take hull damage.
I don't believe this. He's got the nerve to show up alone.
Okay, he was named in German, and his name is Pirate Boss, if you translate it. I had not watched out for other pirates having that descriptor, but it kind of would explain why he's taking so much damage to annihilate. Yeah. Let me just throw everything I have into shields, and my goodness, he is blasting us. We cannot withstand his firepower, although in all fairness I forgot to redirect energy once more. I still have to work on that. I did so before, and then I kind of forgot and didn't really need it, and now I need to relearn. I feel like we're doing a bit low amount of a bit of a low amount of damage, even though our weapons should be up to date. It's definitely taking a lot longer to eliminate those pirates, but at the same time they are doing a lot less damage to us, and apparently we can ram them into oblivion. Okay, turrets, just finish him.
We are your nemesis.
And apparently the next
Constant
squad is
sonic
there.
radiation is disrupting our communications.
Huh? What's sonic radiation? And how is that even an effect? It's not like we are trying to talk our way out of this fight. Trying to shoot our way out of this fight. And speak of shooting, maybe we should be doing some more of it with plasma. Gotta love that damage boost. What is it, 10% only or 20%? But it's still significant. And that actually sums up with the, or adds up with the bonus damage from having rank 5 plus wings. So maybe it's even 30% now. Only free until the next upgrade even. And I think we may simply not yet have the ability to get to that system Maybe we have to take the story mission first. I'm just going to see what we can find here.